Because I was like, I don't understand any of that.
Well,
I've tried.
what do you think about that? How did it make you feel?
I couldn't hear anything, so I can't really
It was
give my
about the vibe. It's
opinion.
about the energy. You felt it, right? It had a nice beat.
I definitely felt a good vibe from it. It made me feel like I what he was saying was something that I could vibe with. The only problem is I was having trouble hearing what he was saying. And I go, although I may vibe with something, I have to understand what the lyrics are saying before I can agree with them.
Yeah, that's why I don't listen to a lot of the music. Is because once I feel like the message is not something I can align myself with, then I
Although
can't just listen to it because now it's a detrimental
it's
thing on
getting
me.
bad. It's getting bad. It really is.
Okay, check this out. You can hear better when you mute.
I'll try this time. It's not really that. I think it's like no. I think it's the way they record it. So I'll try and hear this one.
This is not a song. This is gonna be
Okay.
yeah, something else.
Maybe this story will help you understand white privilege a little bit better. That's Carlette Duffy. She wanted to refinance her home, so she had it appraised. Market value for her home was $187,000, but the first appraisal came in at $125,000, and the second appraisal came in at $110,000, and she couldn't figure out why they were coming in so low. So for a third appraisal, she contacted the appraiser only through email and removed photos of herself from her home and anything else that may identify her as black. She told the appraiser she would be out of town and that her brother would meet him there. She had a white friend meet the appraiser as her brother. The third appraisal came in at $259,000, more than double the other two. You see, in America in 2021, to give her home value, Carlette Duffy had to remove herself from it. And if that isn't everything you need to know about the progress we've made, then I don't know how to help you. Maybe this story will help you understand white privilege a little bit better. That's Carlette Duffy. She wanted to refinance her home, so she had it appraised. Market value for her home was $187,000, but the first appraisal came in at $125,000, and the second appraisal came in at $110,000, and she couldn't figure out why they were coming in so low. So for a third appraisal, she contacted the appraiser only through email and removed photos of herself from her home and anything else that may identify her as black. She told the appraiser she would be out of town and that her brother would meet him there. She had a white friend meet the appraiser as her brother. The third appraisal came in at $259,000, more than double the other two. You see, in America in 2021, to give her home value, Carlette Duffy had to remove herself from it. And it
What'd you think about that? You there, Juanita?
Sorry, I had my mic off.
What do you think
What
about
do I
that?
think about that? That just goes to show exactly just a pinch of what we go through as Black people. And it's not okay. It is the life we live. Like, oh my God. Like right now, Black people are coming up in the economy so well that the government is trying to find ways to shut us down, trying to find ways to find that we are not as equal as they are. And what I feel about that is, well, hell, this is the life we live. It's not surprising. It is what it is.
Yeah, but
It's-
what so a lot. The thing is, a lot of people say that that slavery is over. Get over it. It
You
was
can say
400 years
that
ago.
all you want. So if you really want to know how I feel about that is, yes, slavery is over. Get over it. This is what we're trying to push on people. White people are starting. Okay, this is how I feel about this from the nutshell. Okay, our grandpas, those white people grandpas, their sons, their daughters, whatever, they're trying to hold on to slavery as it's been and to put black people in the lower pedestal as they always have. But in my own opinion, that shit is going to end real soon. That's just my opinion because okay, forgive me for choosing a lack of a better words, but these white bitches out here ain't going for that shit when it comes to the black men that they love. These white women are so into black men these days that they are going against their fathers, their grandfathers, basically saying, look, this is who I want to be with, blah, blah, blah. Now, for a little while longer, they may not realize it, that they may be probably in it for their own personal gain, blase blase, whether it's football or any type of sport or whatever. But if you were to ask me, by the time 2020 hits, all minorities will be half black, half white. There will be no full bred white person anymore.
Well, look, I think that's what they realize, and that's the reason why they freaking out right now. They're losing.
Yes, they're freaking out.
They're losing white
Yes, they're
man's
freaking
land. It's not gonna be white man's
Absolutely.
land no more.
It's not. But ain't nothing they can do about it. Ain't nothing they can do about it because thank God, what we went through, what the things his children went through are coming to an end. Little did these grandfathers and these daddies know that it was going to be their own daughters that changed the way they thought their daughters was going to keep it going. No, the daughters are now realizing how wrong you were because they're realizing that this black man that you hate is not only just as good as the white man you want me to marry, but even better. He's even better, Daddy. Daddy, he's even better. Like, he is. Come on, you go to any top college, you go to any top high school, who's at the top? It's a black man. But see, it's always been like that. It's always been a black man at the top, at the top. But the white man tried his in every power he could get to try and keep the society, whatever the whatever you want to call it. I'm having a brain fart right now. But the rest of the world, they did not want them to realize that it was a black man that was leading this team into victory. But see, this is what I want my black people to know. It's not just sports that is leading us to victory. It's not just football and basketball. We excel in every aspect of life there is. Everything they know they have gotten from us.
Knowledge.
That is what our black people need to realize. Okay? And once they do, they won't feel as if they need to succumb and be the way the white man, and I don't even like using the white man because my grandparents were German. As Uncle Chaka, you know, we're German and Indian. Okay? So it's hard for me to just talk about the white man because I know they're not all like that.
I'm the same
You
way.
know?
Yep.
You're right.
I'm the
You
same way.
know,
But if you face reality, you have to, deal with people as individuals. But it's just the system of white
individuals,
supremacy.
not as a whole.
But at the same time, we have a system of white supremacy that is upheld by the law, which creates this class structure that we have. It doesn't have to do with the
However,
individual person that's racist. Although, when you passively accept the racism, then you are a part of it. And what
absolutely.
happens? I did my other video. I talked about it a lot, but I talked about how, and a lot of the whites that come over here to the United States, they give away their ethnicity to be white. So they have to throw away their real ethnicity and take up this artificial identity so that they can
However,
receive the benefits of being that.
however, you're absolutely right, cousin. However, but how many black people had to do the same thing? But still, to this day, if they had a choice, they would tell their children, "You are not what they say you are. You
Yeah,
are
that's what
not Joe. You are Hakeem." Okay, okay.
we didn't
So
have
the
here.
white
Wait,
people,
here in the
mhm,
United States, we didn't have that same choice. They took our. We don't
yeah,
know. My last
exactly
name
what
is
I'm
Perkins.
saying. That's
I
that's what
know
I'm
that was
saying.
a slave master name.
That's
I
what I'm
know that
saying.
was a plantation.
That's what I'm.
So who the fuck
That's what
am
I'm
I really?
saying. That's what I'm saying. Although you say the white people gave up their religion to become white, blase, blase, they also tried to force us to give up who we were. And for a time period, we did. But we never forgot who we were within inside. And neither did those other races who were forced to become white. And I say other races because not only is it German, it's Italians, it's or whoever else that could pass as white that they wanted to say you're white and not whatever race they were. So this is the reason I say that is because I got into an argument with my neighbor just the other day, and he's talking about, hating the white man and stuff like that. And I was like, I completely understand that, but you're basically asking me to hate my own people who did not choose their lifestyle either. So I refuse to hate everyone simply because of what we've been through. Because trust and believe, they've been through something too. Just like the Mexicans have been through stuff. The Chinese are going through stuff now. We are all going. How I'm not saying that what we went through is any less than what they're going through now, but what I'm saying is we're not alone. So he was trying to basically say that we need to create our own government to have people only abide by the way that we decide to do things. And I told him, I was like, look, okay, so you feel as if the only way to rectify things is to create our own government and have anybody who crosses over our land, that's what's in the United States, to abide by those rules. I said, that's no different than what the white man is doing. And it's no different than what um, a Crip or a Blood would do in his own territory. Now, look at the world now. I said, now, what has the white man done? What it has caused an uprising against what he has already established. Now, if you try to do the same thing that they're doing, you're going to get the same thing, an uprising. So you have to apply whatever it is that you're trying to apply in a different manner. You have to go about it in the complete opposite of what they've been doing for the last 1,000 years.
Oh
If you
shit!
want
I'm
to see
cooking.
a change, you cannot go about it the same way. Oh my God. Hold on. Okay, so you may hear a little echo because my bedroom is huge and there's no furniture in here. Okay, so what I was trying to tell him is you cannot try to apply the same rules that has been applied to this country that has been applied for the past 1,000 years. You're going to get the same thing. You're going to get an
Call that
uprising.
a repeat cycle.
Exactly. Thank you. So if you want to see a difference, you have to approach it differently.
Right,
Period. Point blank.
right.
And that's all I have to say about that. Like, I have my anger issues. It makes me angry just thinking about certain things because I'm a very loving person. But at the end of the day, I realize that in order to see change, you cannot continue to do the same thing that has been happening. You cannot apply hate to hate.
Yeah,
Otherwise you're just gonna get hate out of it.
I agree.
And how dare we try to apply hate, especially us, y'all being my family members. How dare we apply hate to any specific race when our race is already mixed?
And like
You
there ain't, and hardly any of us aren't. And
exactly,
it's kind of like that.
exactly,
It's kind of like that for them too, the white folks too. If they've been in America longer than a certain amount of time, yes, they mix too.
they don't want to
They
admit
got
it,
black in them.
but yes, they got black in their bloods from at least 400 years ago. Yes, this is why some of their girls come out with booty and some of them don't.
And they don't be
Because
knowing. Their hair be all dark and shit.
they
Anyways,
no,
check
they
this
be
out.
knowing.
Stuff
They
to
be knowing.
relocate black prisoners into
They
prison.
be knowing why some of their babies come out with curly hair and not straight hair.
Yep.
Yes.
All right,
Yeah.
check this out.
Things they don't teach you in school. Wrenching way in which we disenfranchise minorities in America. Step 1, disproportionately imprison black people. Step 2, relocate black prisoners into prisons in rural white districts. Step 3, legally change their residency to the district that they're imprisoned in. Step 4, count them in the population census for that district. Step 5, now when we decide how many representatives each district gets, the white communities get more because they have more people in them, even though the black population there can't vote because they're prisoners. While the black communities where the prisoners are coming from are losing representatives. You're literally stealing democratic power from black communities and placing it in white ones. You are using their bodies without their consent to gain power. That is a form of slavery, and it's happening everywhere always. Things they don't teach you in school. Wrenching way in which we disenfranchise minorities in America. Step 1, disproportionately imprison black people. Step 2, relocate black prisoners into prisons in rural white districts. Step 3, legally change their residency to the district that they're imprisoned in. Step 4, count them in the population census for that district. Step 5, now when we decide how many representatives each district gets, the white communities get more because they have more people in them, even though the black population there can't vote because they're prisoners. While the black communities where the prisoners are coming from are losing representatives. You're literally stealing democratic power from black communities and placing it in white ones. You are using their bodies without their consent to gain power. That is a form of slavery, and it's happening everywhere always. Things they don't.
It's all a form of slavery.
And wait,
One
wait,
way
wait.
or the other.
Wait, I want to give a little background because, like, Riverside, Texas, Uncle Jack out there, and that the prison is right there, and like everybody who has a decent job works at the prison, and it's so crazy because this is so clear if people really look at it. How and the people who work in the prisons tend to be white, but I don't know the good jobs are always white folks, and my brain is all over the place, but
No, bro, you're not all over the place. You're not. Keep your brain focused on what you're saying because you're not
I'm
all over the
losing it.
place.
I'm losing it.
Even
Clear it
though
up for
people
them.
may make you feel as if you're all over the place, you're not. And if I'm the only one who understands, bro, I understand. I am not, I refuse to be one of the ones who are caught up in their field of lies. I like, and I'm not just like, oh, conspiracy, conspiracy. No, there's information that backs up what you believe and what I believe as well.
Like shrimp scallop.
It's not like we're like sounding like some crazy people. We're not crazy. We see what it is that they're trying to keep from us. They're trying to keep so much from us. And black people are so caught up in their their fashionable clothes and their hair and stuff like that, to realize even what the world is, what is being done to them, brainwashing them. No one ever wants to hear the word brainwash. Bro, I see you over there.
I see you. You right. Oh, hear that word.
Right. You know, like we as a black people, they have succeeded in causing us to be a lost race,
Yeah.
you know. But the more people that realize it, the better off we'll be.
Yeah.
And it's unfortunate because it's so many of us who just don't want to hear it. They look at us like we're crazy, like, oh, you into all that politics stuff. Like, no, I'm into bettering us. And you don't even realize how your actions are actually hurting us.
Yeah. That's why they put all that bullshit out there so you go spend your money on.
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
We all just came together as one.
Oh my
We'll
God,
be a
my
better
phone.
people as blacks and whites, Mexican, Asian. We all one people. That's why you can't find another nationality. You can't find no nationality without a black person in it. Because we all one people.
What happened? Juanita left?
I
She had to go?
think so, yeah.
Damn. All right. Well, peace out to Juanita. Peace out, Juanita. I wish I would have been able to say bye. I know y'all loved her content. Super bright, intelligent black woman. That's what we needed for the page, y'all. We needed some black woman entertainment. Oh, well, intelligence, I mean. Perspective. I don't know. We're going to bring them back on. Bro, I wanted you to tell, like, some of your story, bro. Because, like, like, some of the stuff you went through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Tell the people some of your personal story.
Oh, man.
Like, you can tell anything that you feel comfortable talking about.
Right.
And, as much as the story and as what kind of shows, like, where you, because I did a personal story for myself in my last video, just to kind of show, like, where I'm at. That's probably why she couldn't hear. I had this fan on the whole time. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. Anyways, freaking tell your story, how you ended up where you are in your life right now. You know what I'm saying? How'd you get here? Things like that.
Yeah.
Your childhood, parents, whatever. Whatever you feel comfortable sharing.
Yeah, well, I stay with my girl right now. She came and got me. I'm doing my thing, and my thing wasn't the right thing because it had me kind of discombobulated. But now, as you can see, I'm a whole new man. Help a God and a good woman in my life.
And I love the dreads, bro.
That's that Rastafari.
Yeah.
I don't know
if they can see you with it.
I'm gonna eat you out.
You can pick at the food while you're telling them your story. Tell them your story, bro.
Yeah.
Like, because, like, I wanted to do the stuff about the homeless people and this. What?
It's a video.
Mm-hmm. What do you want?
Potatoes.
There's only a little bit. I only cut up one potato. Want a garlic bread?
Yes. I seen there was potatoes and I got that.
Damn, I got some paper towels around here somewhere. Man, you don't want to tell them the story? Something about your story? Or should I just wrap this video? Where the hell are paper towels at? I guess we're gonna wrap it, bro. Maybe we'll do another video where you tell your story.
Yeah, when you kiss me. Talking about my story.
Well, anyways, it's almost 2 hours. I'm trying to get all of my shit at least 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Because I'm fighting against the paradigm. I don't want shit to be just... And anyways, I hope y'all learned something. I love y'all.
One.
Peace.
All right.